I help you begin yoga? So in this video, we're going to focus on our knees. So if you have sore or weak knees, this video is for you. We're going to work on strengthening them a bit and also doing poses that are safe and gentle on your joints. So grab a block if you have one and a blanket that can be folded up, and let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our blanket. So you want to fold it up pretty thick here. And what we're going to do is just sit with both of our legs straight out in front of us. Place your blanket right under your knees like this. What we're going to do is just start to activate, warm up the knees a little bit, just getting them ready for our practice. So what we're going to do is just straighten them out, like start to activate the muscles around those knees, and then relax. And just kind of keep doing that. And maybe you don't totally straighten them out if that doesn't feel good for you. I'm supporting myself on the sides with my hands. If you need another blanket underneath your bum to support you so you can sit up nice and tall, that's fine. Do what you need to do. Thinking about our breathing the whole time. One more here, straighten, and then relax. Now reach up, inhale, and then exhale with a forward fold here. So your knees are still bent. You may not go as far as me. Maybe you're here, that's fine. Maybe you're to your calves. Maybe you can get to your ankles or even beyond that. It doesn't matter as much how far, as long as you're feeling a nice stretch in your hamstrings with slightly bent, gentle knees here. And just breathing into it. Nice deep breaths. Good. Now inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, come back up. Good. Okay, so now let's remove that blanket for right now. All right. And now what we're going to do is swing around. Sorry, legs are behind us. And you don't necessarily need to get on your knees, but just bring yourself up into a down dog. So your legs are nice and bent here. Your hips are up nice and high. Gentle bend in the knees. Your heels maybe drag down all the way to the ground if they can. If not, if they're up, that's totally fine. You're driving through all 10 fingers. And your ears are right next to your biceps. And you're just breathing into this now. Good. Thinking about releasing your shoulders down your back so that they're not up in your ears. Think about pressing your heels down into the ground. Knees are still nice and bent here. If you want to play with a little pedal here, keeping both knees bent but one more than the other, you can. Last breath here. Now looking toward your hands, gently walk your feet up to about hip width apart, or shoulder width apart, it's fine. Knees are still bent. What we're going to do is just ragdoll down. So you're just going to hang down here. Cradling, you can cradle opposite elbow and opposite hand. You can do a nice little swing here, keeping those knees nice and soft. You're just letting your torso hang down. And breathing. Now, you can also let your hands just dangle down if that feels better rather than cradling. That's fine too. Now, keeping those knees bent, we're gently going to roll ourselves up, up, up to standing, just articulating that spine all the way up with your head being the last thing coming up. And now what we're going to do is just clasp those hands behind you. Now, if you need a towel or a strap, go ahead and grab that. If this isn't attainable for you yet, if your shoulders are pretty tight, what we're going to do is just open up. So straightening those arms, opening up that chest. Maybe you look up toward the sky. You know, maybe you're not able to press your palms together yet. You can open them up and just do that. You can kind of see how I'm doing that here. So either way, knees are nice and bent, still at hip width apart. What we're going to do is inhale. And then exhale, keeping those knees nice and soft. We're just gonna fold forward here, opening up. Breathing. I like to open up my palms in this pose. It just feels better on my upper back. Do what works best for you. This is your practice. This is your time. And it's just a few minutes. Keeping those knees bent, bringing those arms up, coming halfway up, and that exhale, releasing those hands, coming the rest of the way up. Good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I'm just going to face you for this, is we're going to come to center here, and we're going to place one hand down, and then stretch over to one side. Now you're going to bend, you're going to bend, this is my left leg, if you're mirroring me, your right leg, and you're just going to bend over. So the side that you're opening up, that knee should be bent. You can keep this knee soft as well. Just feel that side body open up. Think about growing taller, not just to the side, but growing taller. And then coming back to the other side now. We're going to bend this knee, soft in this side, reaching over and up. Growing taller and over to the side. Good. And back to center. Very nice. Okay. Now widening your feet maybe a little wider than your hips. Hands are on your sides. Knees are still soft. We're keeping them soft. Slight bend there. We're going to inhale. And then exhale, just a halfway fold here. So knees are soft. And then coming back up. I'm going to turn the side so you can see as well. Inhale. Exhale. Soft knees here. You should feel a nice opening right here. Just kind of how we're doing when we're seated. Coming back up, nice and easy. Keeping that belly in. Again, inhale. Exhale. Good. Driving through, using those hamstrings to pull you back up. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back up. Good. Exhale. Good. Okay. Now what we're going to do is come into a warrior two. So you're going to place one foot, I'm going to start with my right leg, straight out in front of you. So you've got a nice, your toes pointed that way, and then it's intersecting with your back foot. So my right heel is intersecting with the kind of middle part of my left foot. You're going to bring your arms out. In a warrior two, you're looking out over your right arm. We're really strengthening these muscles here. You don't have to go that deep. If you want to be up here, slight bend, that's fine. We're really working on strengthening here. So it goes deep or, it goes high or low as you want, basically. Keeping those hips facing me, probably if you're facing a TV or your computer or whatever, facing forward. So the long front of you, and then you're only looking out to your right or your left, depending on which leg you have forward. And breathing. Think about plugging in this right hip into this right leg into this right hip here. Really planting through both feet. Good, now we're going to reverse it. So just think about going up and reaching over, stretching over into a reverse warrior. We're not really putting much weight in this left hand here. It's just running down the side of our leg. Nice. Keeping both knees soft. We're not locking them out. It's really good for strengthening. Good. Now, gently coming back up. Exhale, straighten that leg slightly, not all the way, bringing your legs in, nice and gentle. Okay, other side. So now your left leg goes forward. Same thing, intersecting with your back foot. We're going to go out into our warrior two. Think about plugging this left leg into this left hip. Our torso's facing this way, and we're just looking off to the left, over our left leg if your left leg's forward. And we're breathing. Relax shoulders down your shoulder blades are relaxed down your spine here. Feeling that fire a little bit in this leg. Soft. Keep this leg soft a little bit. Now let's exhale into reverse warrior. On your next exhale, breathing. Think about growing taller, but also reaching off to the side. Very nice. Really planting through both feet. Now inhale. And exhale. Gently bring those legs, walk them back in at your own pace. Now we're going to come back down to the floor. And what we're going to do is actually come into a nice little plank here. We're just going to do a little upper body here to start. So if you're able to, if you're not able to stay in a plank, and depending on what's going on with your knees, if you want to put a blanket under to pad your knees, you can for this, but try to come up to a plank. We're not going to be here very long. Elbows our wrists are directly over your shoulders. And what we're going to do is just tap, nice and gentle, our shoulders. Really trying to keep our hips nice and stable. You might want to widen out your feet a little more if you need to at least hip width apart, maybe a little wider even. That's fine. We're just working on a little bit of upper body activation, holding those abs in, just a couple more. One more set. Good. All right, now gently bringing yourself down onto, sorry, I'm gonna face this way, onto your back. Have your block near you. Roll yourself down nice and gentle here. Good. Relax into it. Now taking your block, you're just gonna keep your legs bent here, and you're gonna send your hips up. Put the block under your low back. Allow your low back to melt into the block. And just breathe. We're starting to wind down now. Just a few minutes can make such a big difference. And even with weak or sore knees, you can still have an effective yoga practice. So my goal is to help you start no matter where you are. No matter where your body is, no matter where your mind is, if you have the desire to start, you can do it. If your low back, if you're just not feeling this, adjust the block slightly. Maybe it's not right in exactly the right spot for you. You should feel your low back release here. And it might even feel good to let your knees gently rest against each other, widening your feet out so that they're about the width of the mat. And breathing. Good. Now bringing your feet back in, bringing up those hips, putting the block off to the side, and now hands to your sides, and we're just going to let our knees fall to one side together, and then to the other side. And let's just do that a couple times at your own pace. Feel a nice release. You might feel a little bit of release in your back. This often feels good for my back and my hips. So just relaxing into it. And now stretching out your legs, making your palms face up toward the sky. Just take a couple breaths here for a little mini Shavasana. You can stay here if you want to, or you can end with me, whatever feels best. Just taking note of how you feel right now. Thinking about what your intention is for when you start a video like this. What is it you want to get out of it? And asking yourself, did I accomplish what I wanted to here? Good. Now if your eyes are closed, opening them gently, coming off to the side, the fetal position for a moment, pressing yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Hands at heart center. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that was enjoyable for you and that your knees and your whole body feels amazing. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe and like this video. Let me know, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see anything specifically. I am here for you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.